Hello, my fellow AD carries is what I normally say, but I learned that not all of you are AD carries actually. So I'm not sure what I should call you. Leave me a comment. What should I call you? What I cannot address you as AD carries, so I'm confused now. But never mind. Today we are playing a well. You might remember the time when I said that AD would be the most important stat or the most effective stat on Misfortune, so raw attack damage. And yes, today I'm playing a full attack damage build. We're not buying any attack speed items or something like that. We're just buying attack damage, and if only I had stayed. We need to get out of there. Alright, if we invade from both of... I kind of have to go back, actually. I will need to play the lane phase with low HP. It's okay. Yes, but we are taking every single attack damage rune that we can. So Eyeball Collection, Gathering Storm, and Absolute Focus. We are going for a full AD build with very high attack damage items. So 80 attack damage from Bloodthirster, 80 from Infinity Edge, 70 from Essence Reaver, another 80 from Death's Dance. And then last item we go for percentage armor pen because logic. But yes, we want to see how high we can go. Also the keystone is Electrocute, simply because Electrocute has a ridiculously high attack damage ratio. This is going to be a tough game. I recall here, it's okay. Or actually do I? I just pop my potion and wait for them to push. Twitch is still here, he will repeat gank, he will try to kill me. I will miss a few minions in experience, but they think we backed, so it's fine. Twitch is still here, by the way. Oh, he isn't. Wait, he lives? Wow, that's crazy. This is a tough spot we're in. Actually, we're currently in promos to Bronze 1, and we're playing with silver players already. So, yeah, MMR is a thing that exists. Right, finally level 2. So as soon as the wave resets, we go back, I think. Make sure to get as much farm at the tower as possible. Right, and here we go base. It's not worth it. Thresh, don't touch my wave. And actually, this is one of the opportunities where you can get a cull. Simply because I want a BF sword back, and I can't get it at the first back, so yeah. I think Cull plus refillable, I think, is appropriate here. Yeah, okay, so let's talk about the build again. We stack a lot of attack damage. We have very good attack damage ratios in our passive, in our Q, and in our ulti. And also Electrocute is, together with Predator, the keystone with the highest attack damage ratio, so 0.4, so 40%. And yeah, in the late game, we just 3-shot everything. Okay, we won't be getting her. Shield. They are playing. They're playing this very badly, actually. That's such a great start, but now they threw their entire lead. I almost missed the cannon minion. Yeah, but this is also where where the games will be getting more interesting, because bronze players are most of them don't even know how to play the game properly, so it's just a stomp. But now with silver players, the games are actually getting a little bit more interesting. Not like I'm not expecting to lose in silver, like ever, but I will need to carry a little bit harder. Getting a second point in Q for the lane pressure. Jinx still did not back. And she is down a little bit of CS, but she can farm this wave, I guess. Don't know where the Twitch is. I have heal in 30 seconds, so... If we have heal advantage, we... Oh, what a Q. I'm just waiting for Thresh to land a hook. Oh, that's the Twitch. Not sure if we can do much there. Yeah, Jax just runs away. Twitch is here, by the way. Not want to get into a fight. This is the worst time where you can get ganked, when you're trading in lane and the jungler just randomly pops off. That's not what you want to do. The old Twitch is overextended. Kill him. Kill him. Thank you. Alright. What is the Thresh up to? It's not like we could chase them here. Doesn't make sense. There's a huge wave crashing into the tower. If you fight here, it's a lose-lose situation. Because I'm at least giving up all these minions that they crashed on the tower. So I'm rushing Bloodthirster, which means I'm W-maxing. Also W-max, you trigger Electrocute in a very similar way as you would trigger press the attack. So it's pretty much the same condition. Hit them with 3 spells, and Misfortune spells are auto attacks, right? So triggering press the attack or triggering Electrocute does not make that big of a difference. Obviously triggering Electrocute is easier because you can also E or R. We need to push this wave, buddy. We need to push this wave. This Thresh does not understand wave management. If we leave this wave here, they can freeze it, and I will lose a lot of farm. And the wave is so big that they cannot fight me. The wave protects me. You see, Jinx is just getting mauled by minions. I will leave now because Thresh didn't stay, and I still don't want to 1v2. And also their mid lane is missing. But yeah, in this situation you always shove the wave. Because even if they try to fight you, they just can't. The minions deal more damage than an entire champion. And this is one of the mistakes I see happening in low elo quite a lot. It's that people just don't respect minion damage. And the wave like this, it would easily deal more damage than I would. So it is essentially a 3v2 if Thresh stays. So even if they have item advantage, we still win this. You can always shove the wave in a situation like that. Always. Right, I'm pretty strong right now with the BF sword. So is Jinx, but I do have more stats. I have boots and I have another item in Cull. That's the Electrocute. I'm so bad mechanically, it's terrible. I healed too late and Thresh was out of heal range anyway. Yeah, my mechanics suck. I'm very good at macro though, which is why I'm diamond. Mechanics wise, well, there's some things I'm good at. For example, attack moving, I think I'm pretty good at, which is also very useful when you play AD carry. But how to use my heal properly, that's really something I... Oh, you're not holding this wave. Right. That's something I need to improve on. I'd like to base here. Thresh needs to stay safe. Sell this, get this. Actually, let's just get this. Doesn't make that big of a difference, right? And I want to be stacking my attack damage. So as for boots, I think Zerkers are fine here. Unfortunately, there are no attack damage boots. So, yeah. Well, some attack speed doesn't hurt. Makes it easier to proc electrocute. It's not a fight we should be taking. Again, Thresh this time not respecting the minion damage. And also not respecting the fact that I need to farm these minions actually, and I cannot just randomly fight. Mid lane's missing, okay. I have ulti. Alright. The fight was already lost for them. I mean, Taric was pretty much dead, but Jinx made the huge mistake of just walking forward for some reason. And, yeah, she got punished. I think he can solo dragon, or, well, at least he doesn't need us, because, well, he's Jax. I could help him with my control ward, but the jungler is also dead, so I'm not worried. By the way, the reason I'm not switching love taps in this situation with minions is that love tap does not have a very high AD ratio right from the bat, or right off the bat. It scales with levels, and so I would be dealing less damage to the tower as opposed to just outright attacking it. Right. We're looking pretty strong right now, and by the way, I'm leaving this up so we can at all times see our attack damage value. Okay, we fight this. I'm slowed. Didn't get mana for Q in time. I would like to not fight this, by the way. I have a lot of gold in my pocket and they're running anyway, and Twitch is alive, and you know. Bro, I got 2,000 gold. Could you please give me a break? Yep, this is what I mean. He so deserves this. 100%. We don't have a great buy here, but let's get a dagger. Oh, he's alive? He actually lives this. Alright. Still, going back is definitely the safest play here. Twitch is low health. I don't think he's still around. I'm literally untouchable at this point, thanks to Bloodthirster. I don't want to proc electrocute on the Taric. I'd rather have it on the Jinx. If Thresh goes roam, Taric goes back. Interesting. Literally untouchable. Good job, Thresh. Already. I'm super rich right now. Oh, that actually did not even need ulti. Well, I used it anyway. Just to make sure. Also I have Ultimate Hunter, so it's not that big of a deal. And I can get a lot of items here. A lot of attack damage. I'm at 190 now. But look at this. Get this, and... actually, we cannot even get it, but let's Let's get some crit. Yeah, that's also fine. Now moving top lane. 223. I thought I could buy this and get to 250, but this is also okay. I mean, if you have a lot of attack damage, critical strikes actually are very, very painful. Obviously, I mean, maths, right? Are they just giving up top tower for nothing? Alright. I actually want to eliminate the blast cone here. Taking Rift would be okay, yeah. What are these dots? Oh, inside our plants, okay. Yeah, with Rift we can easily crack open mid lane. I take it simply because I don't want the silver players to have it. It's safer if I just take it. Infernal. I don't have a control ward with me. Just place it at Rift Herald. Alright, team is not in a position to do anything, and mid lane might fall. They all got away. Wow. I think I played this quite well, but none of them died. Okay, I walked into Tarek's stun, to be fair, but still, I thought I could get something more. They're all low, we can keep pushing. They need to recall, all of them. There's no way they can defend this tower with Rift Herald. Rift Herald might even get another charge here. Okay, we need to retreat now. But getting mid tier 2 is very huge. And also getting Infernal is quite big when you go for full attack damage, right? We get Infinity Edge, huh? Yeah. Buying a control ward is kind of redundant here, because it's still on the map and it will be very useful as soon as Baron spawns. We need to fight more. I want to use Electrocute more often. It's already 200 damage. I think Misfortune can actually use Electrocute quite well with a lethality build, because that further amplifies, obviously, the adaptive damage from Electrocute. I want to try that soon. Electrocute with lethality. It would play very similar to the Blade of the Ruined King Press the Attack. Just instead of Orc, you get the Bloodthirster, and then you still got W max. And you have the Electrocute rune for your Keystone. Actually not looking to fight this Nasus. He's behind, but he has a lot of armor, and, well, it's Nasus. With our OP. I was shove in mid lane, and then I think I rotate bot lane to take the tier 2. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Ooh, getting even more AD at 308 already. 11, 25. 32 AD, attack damage from the runes already. That's almost a BF sword. I overstepped here. We got flanked. Was thinking about runes and builds too much and didn't really watch the minimap. It's obviously my bad. Right. I'd like to get more AD, but actually, what's the most efficient buy here? Yeah, this way I spent the most gold. I was contemplating going for the crit cloak because of the Infinity Edge. As soon as you get IE, crit you buy is worth obviously more. Because you have a crit amplifier. Ooh, did they overstay? Yes, they did. Maybe I should have pinged them back. As soon as we get to like gold elo, I actually need to start paying attention to the games. And ping them when they make mistakes. Make sure we keep winning. Maybe I should have joined them. I did not expect the Twitch and the... wow, they actually overchased. I did not expect them to chase that hard. Maybe I should have. The electrocute proc is nice. Almost 2000, huh? All the jungle monsters just die so fast to your auto attacks. It's crazy. No control ward, YOLO. Double mountain. We can pressure Baron very soon with that. My crits are already one-shotting melee minions, if I saw that correctly. Born is dying, huh? Can we take mid lane here? He just drops dead before his ult even comes out. Jinx flash, and that's a surrender. Clean. And just like that, we are promoted to Bronze 1. Isn't that amazing? A straight S. Nice stats. The game wasn't long enough to stack all the attack damage items, unfortunately. Maybe I do this again in a little bit higher elo, so like in gold, so we can get longer games that are not as stompy. Can I look at my biggest crit or something? Really would like to see that. Oh well, never mind. I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see the most optimal Misfortune build, in my opinion, so the most optimal core build, then click on the link on your screen right now. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb.